Felt great, man. First game as a Sooner, obviously. Surreal, So it was just taking it all in for real right now.
You have a thing with big games against Illinois State? Although
Uh,
I imagine this one feels a little bit better than last year.
yeah, we got the dub this year. Last year they kind of put a beat on us, so had to get some little get back,
I mean, the two touchdowns. What was that like? Just getting to celebrate and hear the roars of the stadium.
It felt amazing, just out there with the boys. Shoot, after I scored, just celebrating and just watching the crowd go crazy. It was kind of surreal. Kind of take me back to my Wisconsin days.
What stood out to you about John's performance tonight and the way he handled things?
John he's great under pressure and tough situations. Like, he's always going to be like the leader and the voice. So us following his lead and him just being so, positive all the time, that just helps us, just keep going and keep succeeding.
You mentioned that you had the 3 and out and the fumble. What's John's message after that second drive?
Just watch it, next play, next drive, just go in there and execute, do what we do best.
What your first glimpse of the Ben Arbuckle offense? You guys keep it basic, but does it feel like a good starting point for you all?
Yeah, that's a great starting point. Just getting out there, just running our offense, executing the play calls that Coach Arbuckle calls for us, and just really just doing everything that he's put forward for us and just executing it.
What's a game like this do just for your confidence to get season opener, have a couple touchdowns just like this under your belt?
It feels good, but obviously, just ready to get back to work and get ready for next week.
When you guys have that slow start, what's the mentality in the room to say, hey, we got to move on to the next drive? And you guys were able to really turn it around as you headed towards halftime there. Talk about that shift in mentality.
In practice, Coach Arbuckle, Coach V, they do a great job at giving us, situations and stuff where we're behind and we got to, make our way back up. We do a good job of training that. So it was kind of just, we're at practice another moment. We got to bounce back and execute.
Did it feel like y'all maybe showcased what this offense can potentially look like when it's rolling in its best?
Yeah, we got out there, did some good things. Obviously going to do some things that we can clean up and do better. But we're just going to get back out there and practice and just keep repping it, keep executing.
What did you think about Jaron's performance tonight, moving over from the defensive side?
Jaron's a dog, man. Coming over from defense in such a short amount of time and having the amount of success that he's having is kind of crazy. Honestly, I've never seen nobody do that. Honestly, he's great. He's great.
When you play against this defense all camp, does it make it so much easier when you go out there and play another opponent?
Yeah, definitely. Practice is way harder than games, and that's how it's supposed to be. You want them to put all the pressure on you in practice, so the games just feel like another day in the park. Out there just having fun with your teammates, winning.
Keontez, Ben was up there talking about during bowl prep when you came and took your official visit, your mindset and just the way you even took in a practice kind of stood out to him. What do you remember about that visit and just those first conversations with him?
It was great because I was at Wisconsin and we played them right before I transferred, kind of talking a little smack. They beat us, but just being out here, just hearing what they had to offer and how he runs his offense, how he conducts his his team. I really enjoyed that, and just being there, watching that, and that kind of just sold me. I was sold off practice and stuff like that, just watching how hard they go and things like that. I just like the way they ran.
As someone who's been to a few different programs and been around different coaching staffs, did that kind of just stand out to you?
Yeah, it stood out to me. You can tell how seriously they take it. He just probably had got there, but he was already taking it serious and trying to get his name stamped on something and just kind of keep stacking days, and he had just got there. So that's what really stood out to me about him.
Appreciate you, man.